cute, sexy, and fun. You're watching CSF Nation's own WMK TV, Channel 90.
Stereo sound, baby. We are back. Welcome to Friday. Oh man, I feel great, baby. I am feeling good. Thank you. Far too kind. Thank you. All right. I'm a little up, fired up today. A little excited today. I am. But good morning, CSF Nation. I am Makini 90 Arts Journeyman Illustrator. Welcome you to the weekend here on Makini in the morning. It's been a long time coming, guys. The weekend is finally here. We probably got a lot of stuff to do this weekend too. There's a lot of gaming to do this weekend too. Jesus Christ! Between the announcement of new trailers. Been spending some time with Girls Frontline 2. Nikkei dropped their winter update. First Descendant dropped their winter update. I still got to work on Stellar Blade. I still got some Stellar Blade to do. We got a lot of good stuff to do this weekend. It's going to be a packed weekend, but it is going to be a very special weekend as it will be the 3K celebration show here on the Makini Draws channel. So once again, thank you guys so much. You guys are freaking amazing. We made it, and I just found out before we went live, Sean, that Jarrell, Sun Grand Studios, subscribed to my channel. I was like, oh my God. I'm just absolutely floored, okay? I am absolutely floored. So, before we get into that, we're gonna watch some trailers today. We're gonna watch some trailers today. The big one is gonna be the Project Mugen, the new Project Mugen trailer. The My trailer, Vice, and the Vice Mature trailer that Stratos just said. Strato just brought up. But we'll see if I can find some other new stuff. We might talk about Ubisoft today, but we are going to be sketching some My today because I am absolutely floored. I am absolutely excited that my girl is back. As basically said, my girl's back, and we're going to draw some mind today. But before we do that, I do want to share this one thing. I was very inspired to draw mine today, and let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me share my entire screen. Okay, so I was inspired to draw mine today, and I wanted to show this off because oops, sorry. I want to show this off real quick. I just found this artist. Right here. This is let me bring this I just found this artist and I absolutely adore their like line work. I'm like, that's what kind of inspired me to draw this now. This is I'll put a link to their Twitter handle, but their name is Red Gray 21st. I love how I just discovered it this morning, and I love how loose like the freaking line art is. Like, absolute. I love how loose and like very like stylized, like loose and like just very expressive the line art is, and how vibrant like the colors are too. It's so like incredibly like dynamic, absolutely dynamic. I just want to show this. I was inspired looking at this today. So I was just like, oh wow, I love this. Oh wow, I love all of this. So but Red Gray 21st on Twitter, but just some absolutely just gorgeous like line art and such like that is really absolutely gorgeous stuff too. I was like, man, I want to try this now. I want to try this. I do want to try this on stream today. So we're just going to be doing some sketching today. I want to just kind of mess around with this a bit today, but yeah, I wanted to shout that out. Their name is Red Gray 21st on Twitter. So I just want to say this is such a really amazingly cool art too. Really sick looking art. Sorry. All right. I was inspired. I was inspired to look at that. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my goodness. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Just like I said, I love how loose the line art. I love how loose the line work is though, too. So I figure Sean, you might like this one too. It's very incredibly dynamic, incredibly like stylish. Just look at this though. Just look at this though. That's freaking amazing. Like that is freaking amazing though. I love that. I absolutely love how expressive it is. I love how dynamic it feels too. So, that's so cool. Anyway, their name is Red Gray 21st on Twitter. So, and by the way, I am also on Twitter too. So I'm gonna start sketching. I'm gonna sketch up some Mai today, and I am going to we see ourselves some Mai today, and we're gonna watch a bunch of trailers today. We got a couple of trailers lined up. I want to start getting into today as well. Drawing with Jay. Good morning. Let me go ahead and say hi to everybody here. Before we do that, of course, you guys know the drill. Let me get play it.
Konnichiwa, CSF Nation. I am Skylar Takamoto, one of the hosts on Makini Live, along with Rihanna, Kiki, and Saya. Just want to remind you to smack that like button and make a jiggle, and smack that subscribe button to make a jiggle as well if you want to see more content from Makini. We hope you enjoy the show. Arigatou gozaimasu.
All right, thank you. Smack the like button, make a jiggle, guys. Thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and watch some trailers today. Let's go ahead and do some sketching. So, by the way, I'm going to go into. So we'll have. I'll have my sketch. I have my little sketch dump paper over here today. So anyway. Anyways, let's go ahead and say hi to everybody here. Power 900 with the Power 9 News Network. Good to see you. And he's dropped some news on the moving on with My Hero Academia. Creator Horikoshi confirms his new manga seems to come sooner than anyone expected. With the manga creators, they work day and night basically, so they probably already had something. So it was obviously he's probably going to have something else waiting in the rear. Just he needed to finish up My Hero Academia, and what I was hearing about was that some people were not happy with the ending to My Hero Academia. I was watching Ruin Leon and I think Hero Hayes video this week, and some people are like melting down because of I guess their ship didn't end up becoming canon. Is that how it is? I mean, just absolutely insanity. So let's oh my god, so this is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead. I need to clear out some of my windows here real quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to be watching a bunch of trailers, and I'm going to be lining them up for you guys for us to enjoy, for us to watch. And like I said, I've watched plenty of them. Stream program view, how you pull off specific comments. This is StreamYard. So let me go ahead and show this here. Sean, good morning. Strato, good morning to you. With the Colin. Thank you for that. Ooh, I love that. One of my favorite characters from Code Geass. Penny, good morning. Penny, good morning to you. Drama J, good morning. And yes, smack that like button, make it jiggle. Yes. All right. Okay, so I got the Street Fighter 6 trailer lined up, and what was it? And then we get the Ananta trailer, which should be at 847,000 views. So this one, I got plenty of stuff to say about this trailer. And then you guys want and Estrada wants the mature. Estrada wants the mature advice trailer for KOF 16 KOF 15 as well. Really cool to see that. Let's see what else is there anything else that we're missing. I'm gonna double check. I want to double check real quick. I want to make sure we're not missing anything. Going through my subscriptions. I'm going through my subscription feed. I want to check. Is there anything? Let's see. Lego Rise. We might cover the Ubisoft layoffs today. Speaking of which, I was watching Smash's stream last night, and because he was talking about the reaction to the new Indiana Jones game that dropped last night, and from what we're hearing so far, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Nothing terrible cringe about or anything, but it is more mixed to positive reception. So very interesting. So it seems like Machine Studios definitely might have a hit on their hands a bit. But also we gotta do some First Descendant trailer, by the way. Hey, we gotta do some First Descendant trailer with what's his name? Keelan. So they dropped a new trailer for Keelan. I'm gonna show this and I'll show this off to Mama Bear. We were watching different shows, y'all. We were watching my 12 times. Shut up. Shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. Let's do. I'm going through what else. Let's see. Xbox. Yeah. So there are some good things. I've heard some good things about the Indiana Jones game, despite the fact that Xbox was basically blacklisting reviewers and such like that. And to everybody who may have seen my to everybody who saw my rant yesterday, I went on a full rant on the community tab yesterday. Yeah, I channeled my inner Kyle on that one. Yeah, I had a lot of things to say because someone at another Xbox studio, the one for Crystal Dynamics, the one who's doing the mannish looking what was it? What the hell's her name? The same Xbox Studios, the same Crystal Dynamics that is doing the Perfect Dark reboot, the man-jaw looking Joanna Dark. Yeah, he was saying that gamers were a mistake in calling us racist pigs for being against race swaps, specifically against Amber Bode's race swap in God of War Ragnarok. So, yeah, I went off on a rant. I think I was channeling my inner beta tester on that. So check out the community tab for that one. That's gonna be my next video, by the way. That is gonna be my next video after the mouth washing video, which I did re-record that audio last night. So I got plenty to say on that one. So we got trailers like crazy. So let's start. Let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. You mean the law documents you posted on the community? Oh, also, there's a whole story with GTA 6. There's a whole story going on with GTA 6. We might cover that too. Unreal Engine 5 is killing games as well. You know what? Just for the riot kitties of the world, just for the riot kitties out there, just for the riot kitties out there, I'll put a Zenless trailer up as well. So, oh my god, do you have concern that you get fired of your job for being canceled, especially the same friend? I think I give a damn. No. To answer your question, no. No. What? Let me ask you. Let me ask you this, Strato. Let me ask you this, and I mean realistically here. What do you have to cancel me for? Honestly, like, I feel like at this point you gotta put some work in it to try to get me to get canceled for even the pettiest of things now, isn't it? You know, I'm just saying, but nah, I doubt it. I've been there for 7 years and it's been I've been there for 7 years and been pretty good at what I do. So they've definitely seen the team is probably plus my team is probably short staffed anyway. Plus we're probably short staffed anyway. So you know, help we can get. So we're growing though. We are growing, but yeah, I don't think that would be the case. I'm too loved over there anyway. So I'm too loved at my job. And they probably would see that as petty anyway. So it's not like that's why I hardly tell people about my stuff on YouTube, about what I do about my YouTube channel. Like only a select few like really go deep into about my YouTube channel and stuff like that. So you don't have to worry about that. You do not have to worry about that, my friend. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so excited. I am so excited. Oh my god. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Let's do this. All right. And let's go ahead and share screen. What time is it? 6:47. Okay, we got plenty of time. So we got about an hour to go through all of these trailers here. So, all right. Let me move all my stuff over here. So let's just get the elephant out of the room. Okay, let's just get the elephant out of the room here. We're doing the My trailer first. So here we go. Oh, I want to make sure my audio is pretty good. We'll try to keep it to, how about this? Because we got like 4 or 5 trailers to watch, we'll try to keep it to under 10 minutes each. So that way, we'll try to keep the talk to under 10 minutes. So that way, we get to cover everything. Okay? Lucky Nako, good morning to you. Good morning to you. All right. We got some trailer watching today. Make sure my audio is pretty good. Okay, my audio is good. And let's do this. All right, let's do this. Capcom.
If I piqued your interest, I can teach you all the Shiranui techniques you can handle. Come find me in Aokigahara. Don't keep a good girl waiting.
Yeah, that sounds like mine. Nothing.
Oh, you finally made it. The Shiranui clan welcomes you.
Oh my Jesus.
She bad, ain't she?
Lord Jesus Christ. I gotta go. I gotta go.
She's back. She is back, y'all.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm so excited. I was giddying. I was like freaking giddying with this one. Absolutely giddying with this one. Oh my goodness. She looks like okay. okay, I reacted to this on Twitter, and my only I don't even call it a complaint, is my only thing is she looks great. They did her good. Capcom did her real good with this one. Let's not deny that. Capcom did her justice with this one. My only thing is the face. The face, I actually kind of prefer the face in, say, how she looks in City of the Wolves. I like her face a little bit better in City of the Wolves. However, someone did point out that it's clear that Capcom went more like 90s, like straight up like 90s, like Fatal Fury, like straight up 90s Fatal Fury with 90s Fatal Fury with Mai's rendition in this. Like it is straight up 90s. Let me bring up like this is like classic like Fatal Fury, like Mai here. So you know what? I'm not gonna lie. It was the face that was throwing me off just a little bit, but everything else is fan freaking tastic. Me personally, I do like the stylized look in KOF 15. I do like the stylized look in KOF 15 and City of the Wolves, though. I do like that, but everything else, they nailed it. They absolutely nailed it. And I will say, the voice is not bad. Voice is not bad. So you know damn well that freaking modders are gonna have a field day with Mai. Freaking modders are gonna have a field day with her. I could tell you that right now. In fact, let me bring up her trailer from City of the Wolves, because I'm not even sketching yet. What the hell, man? I'm not even sketching yet. Let me bring up a City of the Wolves trailer real quick, because man, she looks stunning in this too. She did. Let me bring this up. Yes, it's like, I think that's what Capcom was going for. They were going for classic 90s Fatal Fury with Mai's design Street Fighter 6. Oh, that's a different name. Oh my goodness. Mm. By the way, I love her biker outfit, by the way. Absolutely. Ooh. Mm. Hold on. Hold on.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me
That's
suck
a
them
perfect
titties,
tag,
baby.
y'all.
Let me suck them titties, baby. I'm home.
All right. Anyway. Sorry. Anyway, let's go. I Okay, you know what? I will admit I prefer this voiceover versus what we got in Street Fighter 6. I actually prefer this one though. Still, prove my point. It looks great. Like seriously, it looks great. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. I can't complain too much. Ah, I will say City of Wolves version looks better. I'm not gonna lie, but I dig the '90s vibe that they were going for. So let me know what you guys think. I'm excited. Is that going to be enough to get me back into Street Fighter 6? Maybe. I gotta free up space on my phone, on my PC first to do it, but maybe. It's a big fat maybe. So it's been a hot minute since I played fighting games. I had to take a break, so you can see my Vice Mature single-handedly agree on my design. Play again. And speaking of which, just for Strato Phoenix, let's do this. Oh my god, they look fantastic. Hang on a second.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
お待たせしたわね。さあ、やりましょうか。
I'm not gonna lie. Like, graphically, like KOF 15 looks better and better to me. It's like it looks better and better. So, but yeah,
Mature.
I love that lace pattern. I love that rose pattern on her shoulders. I love that. I absolutely love that. It fits both girls very well. I love that.
楽に行けたらいいね。
Vice.
やっぱり私たちが戦うっていうのはどうにも気乗りしないわね。そんなこと言ってどうせ自分の方が強いと思ってるんだろう。さあいらっしゃい。やろうか。それ。楽しいね。
They look good. But seriously.
ビビってんじゃないよ。ほら。はじけさ。
うせろ亡霊。さもなくば俺があの世に送り返してやる。
And the best thing is like Iori got that. Iori got them threads on, man. Iori looking stylish. I ain't gonna lie.
あら怖い。そんなに心配はいらないみたい。でもせっかくここまで来たんだから楽しみましょう。やが。さようなら。まだしてあげる。気持ちいいだけですか。まだよ。
今すぐ消える。俺の手で消される。選ばせ。
そんな顔するなよ、ヤガミ。そんな可愛い顔されたら顔面を潰したくなっちゃうだろ。ぶっ飛べ。構わないね。怖いからたまらないね。ぶっ飛べ。構わないね。怖いから痛いよ。
Hell could not hold these two beauties.
I love that.
He's eternal.
Holy shit, that was good.
KOF 15.
Okay.
Could not hold these-
Hold on a second. First off, that portrait, this portrait's fire. That is straight fire. Okay. Like, look at that. Looks sick, man. That looks sick. That illustration is fire. Seriously. Stream log sounds quality is off. It is? Oh my goodness. Okay. Animation of the game, Vice and Mature, the best looking. Yeah, they look fantastic. They look absolutely fantastic. Hope they bring back the Ori team. Oh, nice. Okay. Yes. I'm very I'm impressed, man. I am very, very impressed by that. Like, I'm very impressed by both of them. And like I said, I think the engine, I think the graphics, I think it came a long way, especially from how 14 how 14 came how 14 came along basically. So I think it definitely is safe to say that they did come a very, very long way with 15. And like I said, a lot of the characters, especially a lot of the recent trailers that we saw, they look better and better. So hats off. And also, Iori's threads looking, Iori just looking dope. Iori just looks dope, man. Just for the YouTube video, it sounded fun for my trailer. Okay, it just look dope. Look absolutely dope, y'all. Looks absolutely dope. So, I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. Now, we gotta bring this shit up. We gotta bring this up. So I peeked into the First Descendant. I did my login rewards. I told Sean to make sure he does his sign-in stuff for does his little sign-in for this little event going on. And so it is a lot of new stuff that they brought in, a lot of stuff that I'm still trying to figure out. If I got the time for it, I will try to make some of the time for it. But from all in all, what I'm looking at, I'm liking so far. It definitely feels a little bit different with this update trailer, but that bit don't vice. So. But this is a new trailer for Keelan right here. Bro getting off the serious Blade vibes, man. Damn! Home! Hold on a second. Go back to that. Bro, that's tight. That's dope. He looks dope. I ain't gonna lie, man. He looks dope. Bruh. Damn, man. Damn. Western devs. This is how you make a black man in a video game. I'm just saying, this is how you should be. We should be getting more brothers like this in video game. Western devs, we should be getting more brothers like this, okay? We should be getting more brothers like this, okay? Come on now. I gotta show this to Mom Bear. On Sunday and Saturday. Bro, he looks dope, man. He looks dope. Keelan looks dope. Yeah, kind of like a young, like I said, like a young Wesley Snipes, man. They can't, like, I know. I'm just saying. Come on now. Come on. Look at that, man. Bruh. And make sure to do your logins as well. But there is let me do FPS. Let me do FPS first real quick because they so this is the first time we get to see Inez and Keelan. So I'm gonna share this. This is from FPS Prince. I'm gonna share this real quick. Look at this.
It's the Descendant. Look, Keelan. I was right, wasn't I? I told you HQ would send reinforcements. Looks like I won that bet. Oh, this is great. Drinks for me all night at the Brown Beard.
I am a little bit mixed on Inez's voice. I'm a little bit mixed. Gonna lie.
don't mind you drinking all night. Just stop talking. You talk too much.
Bruh! It's Keelan's British, isn't he? Keelan's British, ain't he? You know what?
Let us commence forth. British?
You know what? Now I think about this. You know what? I kind of think about it. If you think about it with that accent, he kind of reminds me of a young Lewis Hamilton. Like seriously. Like here, I'll show you. Let me do let me see. Lewis Hamilton. What was that? He kind of reminds me of Lewis a little bit. He kind of reminds me of Lewis with the fate before Lewis got the dreads though. He kind of reminds me of Lewis Hamilton. He kind of does, man. I ain't gotta admit. I gotta admit. I can't. How can I? Sorry to interrupt you. When you leave the house, set the alarm. He kind of reminds me of a young Lewis Hamilton. Probably like 20s during his 6-year title run at Mercedes. And I know he's moving to Ferrari next year, but that was before Lewis got the dreads, but he kind of reminds me of Lewis Hamilton a bit. Let me know if you guys think so. If you guys see that resemblance, let me know. Anyway, let's get back. I gotta see. Oh, sorry about that.
I care about other people.
You know, every time you behave like this, I have to just take a deep breath. If I didn't, I might hit you
Keelan
on
reminds
the
me of
head.
Lewis Hamilton a bit.
For goodness sake, why can't you just get on with people?
Better than you. But can you really tell me that's the only reason you want this mission? You and I both know that it's not.
Okay. Hold on a second. You know what? I'm glad I stopped on this image. I am so glad I stopped on this image. Sean, you and me both know that Keelan is tapping that. Come on now. I'm just sorry. That shot is a meme right there. Come on now. You know what? Let me put it in the chat. It's in chat. One for yes, two for no. You guys know Keelan. Is Keelan tapping that? You know Keelan's hitting that. One for yes, two for no. I want to know. In the chat. We gonna get. What? Jay says what? You know Keelan is hitting it. You know damn well Keelan is tapping that. Okay, you know he's hitting that. All right. He's tapping a whole
Yo, shout out to Season, man. Shout out to Season, man. Yo,
I'm just saying, man. You know he's tapping that. So is Keelan tapping that? One for yes, two for no. I'm expecting everybody gonna be saying yes because come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all should know. Y'all should know. I'm just saying. No, but I am looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to trying out Keelan as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun too. It's like the whole thing's gonna be a lot of fun. Keelan just looks dope. He like, I'm seriously looks dope, but come on now. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. You should know, man. Historical East discovering cake. No, East has been making. No, what are you talking about discovering cake, Eric Sean? They've been making the cake ever since, man. Come on now. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. But you know damn well Keelan's tapping that. You know Keelan's hitting that. You know damn well. And I ain't blaming him for it. I ain't gonna blame him for it because damn. I'm just saying. The two of them have relations. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Now, we just got that. We covered Vice and Mature, and then we got one last. I bet you Haley, maybe the first time I see. Yes, but Haley's the first time I've seen them do hood cake. Listen, okay, first off, Emerald, good to see you. Emerald, we need to ask you an important question before we get out here. Keely, good morning to you. We need to ask them. I have a very important question I want to ask you guys. Hang on a second. Where is my? I need to bring that history up. Hang on a second. Where is my first time seeing that? And it's Keely. Good morning. Loki Ray. First time. Listen, we got one. Listen, I want y'all to put one. So for my Raiders, I want y'all to put one in the chat or two in the chat. Tell me, look me dead in the eye and tell me Keelan is tapping that. Okay? Just saying. I'm just. Come on, guys. One in the chat for yes, two for no. You mean to tell me that that is some Keelan? Exactly. Keelan knows what I'm talking about. Keelan knows what I'm talking about. Everyone say, yeah, of course y'all know. Of course you know. Keelan's hitting that. Jesus Christ, it's like it's like personification of me and Sean. Okay, that's what I'm just saying. You know Keelan's that. And why wouldn't you? Okay? The question is, why wouldn't you? All right? Maybe. I know, right? Maybe that might be the case. I'm just saying. Shelly knows what I'm talking about. Shelby knows what I'm talking about. Bruh. Come on now. Okay. Let's smash. Oh no, let's smash that. Same here, man. I'm just saying, man. This is like good. Big man. I'm just saying, man. Okay. Now that with it. By the way, I do want to ask you guys this. I don't know if you guys agree with me on this one. Take a look at Keelan. Let's take a look at Keelan because he got a British accent, by the way. Keelan's got a British accent, by the way. Season that dropshipper cut. Bruh, you know what, Psycho Dwarf. You getting a bonk. That's it, you getting a bonk, bruh. Bro, I know what you're talking about. You know what? No, but I want to share this with you because I'm thinking about this.
Barely run into other descendants who might be heading to intercept battle locations. Hey, Keelan, haven't you two met before? You were in the Descendant Corps before coming here.
Don't know. Don't really care about other people.
You know, every time you behave like this, I have to just take a deep breath.
Okay,
If I
he's
didn't,
got.
I might hit you on the head.
Okay, first off, I want to bring this up. Keelan's got that, like, because like it's from that one little bit of dialogue, he sounds British. I'm just saying. He tell me Keelan doesn't remind you. You may not know this. You guys probably don't follow F1 like I do, but tell me Keelan doesn't remind you of Lewis Hamilton a little bit. He kind of reminds me of Lewis. He kind of reminds me of Lewis, like before Lewis got the dreads, of course. He reminds me so much of Lewis a bit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. By the way, I think I discovered a newfound appreciation for Lewis Hamilton at this point, because I think because he's been so far in that, so heavy in that title, he's been so in that 6th straight title streak. Now we're in the Verstappen era in F1, but no, I got a new appreciation for Lewis, and I hope he does great in Ferrari next year. So, yeah, sorry, he just reminds me of Lewis a little bit. Anyway, so we got one more trailer we're gonna go over, and I think everybody's strapped for the big one here. This one right here, probably the most anticipated of. Everybody's been talking about this trailer. Let's just say it right now. Everyone's been talking about this trailer. This is damn, Second Georgia season attraction decline. No, but this is Project Annul. This is not Avowed. This is Project Ananta, aka Project Mugen. They dropped a whole new gameplay trailer. Check this out. Everybody's been talking about it, so.
Wake up, sleepyhead. The wildest city's coming right up. Dangers on the horizon. But you know, the thing that keeps us united, that one thing.
Get home early and game on.
Okay. Okay, there is a lot. There is a lot going on here. Okay, this is a lot because, for those who don't know, this was under the original title of Project Mugen. It has this is a gacha game. This is a very ambitious gacha game. This is basically what they're saying is basically this is GTA 6. This is basically GTA 6. Or they're saying this is basically an anime version of Grand Theft Auto. And it's very ambitious. If you look at this trailer too, it's incredibly ambitious. Because there's a lot of course, yeah, people were copying. They're copying from the GTA 6 trailer, but this looks like it is a straight up a GTA. It's like GTA meets Genshin Impact or Zenless Zone Zero. That is looks like you're gonna have vast open worlds, job system, mini games, and such like that. This looks really, really, really interesting to me. But like I said, this is very ambitious though, because it seems like there's going to be a lot to be able to do within this gacha game, basically. And like honestly, I think this kind of blows Neverness to Everness out of the water too. Like it has been people have been quiet. They've been quiet about this for a while. Developers have been quiet about this ever since the first initial reveal trailer, I think about a year ago or so. But this looks insane. This looks absolutely insane. Plus the music is very catchy too. It's crazy because I think the way it's going to be done, it's like, you can take people's cars like that. I like how it's done politely too. I gotta say, it's very polite. So we get driving, we get some of that Spider-Man elements here. We get some possibly arcade style racing, which I'm probably very much into. Get some basketball, get some weightlifting. We get some. I think these are going to be like. Because I think these are legitimately going to be like different mini games and such like that. So, but this looks freaking amazing, though. I ain't gonna lie. I came here. This looks insane. This looks insane, but this looks very ambitious especially for a gacha title like this, and looks like something that really wants to take. Like Genshin's crown, basically. And I think this is the same team behind Tower of Fantasy, if I'm correct. This is Anata, N-A-N-A-T-A, which used to be called Project Mugen. It used to be Project Mugen, but it looks insane. Like, seriously. Like, it looks really good. Like, there's some very interesting things going on here. That the way they're doing the stuff here as well. It's I'm impressed. But it's impressive because like there's a lot of elements that remind me so much of like Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of ZZZ. Of course, that's Spider-Man elements. Here I'm gonna bring back. Here I'm gonna bring you guys up the project. The original Project Mugen trailer. I'm gonna bring this up. This is the old trailer back then. So pretty freaking incredible. Sorry. All right, let's go play this.
Huh?
Yeah, I think this is Tower Fantasy developers. You can see here.
例の件、やっぱ幽霊列車9号線の伝説に関わってるよな。みんなの幻想がリアルになることがルールなんだ。
世界がマジでぐちゃぐちゃだ。
This looks impressive, man. Not gonna lie.
私最後までデュラでいられるのかしら。願いが叶いやすいように私がソルに流れ星を流してあげる。
でもジャイアントと隕石がこの町を滅ぼすって言われてたぞ。
まだわからないのか。真の悪役はお前たちだ。この町を破壊したのはお前たちだろう。さあ終焉を楽しもうじゃないか。
It's insane. Like,
つまりこれで終わりってことね。
まだ負けを認める時じゃない。
okay, I'm going to be let me ask you this, guys. Let me ask you this. Yes, you can cite a lot of, you know, the stuff that it's cherry picking from GTA to Spider-Man to, you know, even Genshin and such like that. But you can't knock, especially with this last trailer and the way it's not even at 1 million. It's not even at 1 million views yet. It's not even at 1 million views yet. But you cannot deny how ambitious this looks. You cannot deny how ambitious this looks. You know what I mean? And let me ask you this. I'm going to ask you an honest question. What was the last, and I know we talk on this all the time, what was the last Western developed title that you thought was ambitious? That's going to be my question to you guys. What was the last time you've seen this kind of ambition from a Western developed title? See, the whole thing is that it's probably going to be on both console, phone. I don't think the phones can handle something like this though, unless it's going to be downgraded. Like, I'm being honest with you. Do you guys? When was the last time you've seen a Western developed title with this much ambition behind it? And Canadian Punk, thank you for the tip. I really appreciate that. I'm being honest. I'm being legitimately honest with you. Because Horizon's Psycho Dwarf says Horizon Zero Dawn, No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk. Okay, yeah, those are more recent ones. Let me ask you this: do you think that I would argue that I would probably argue that yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 was very ambitious from as a Western. I think it was probably the last Western title that was that ambitious. Let me ask you this then. Do you think we're ever going to see another Cyberpunk like this again? Do you ever think we're going to see another Cyberpunk? Do you ever think that we're going to see okay, you know what? That's actually a bad question because GTA 6 is coming out. Because GTA 6 and everybody's excited for GTA 6. Are we ever going to see another ambitious title like GTA 6 ever again? That's probably a good question. Psychodor says not for some time. Are we going to see another Western title with the heights of like GTA 6 ever again after that game comes out next year? Highly unlikely. What I'm saying is that yeah. What I'm saying is that the Western titles are in a very much a very weird spot right now. I think the Western AAA industry is almost in a downward spiral if you think about it. To where we're not going to be able to see. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to see titles like this coming from the West. I really don't see it. And yeah, this is clearly them trying to, capture Genshin's crown and, going kind of a new route with it, with this, and of course Neverness to Everness. But to be honest with you, I think when I look at this and I see a lot more people get hyped for this than something like, say, an Avowed, or say say like a Perfect Dark reboot or something like that, or say like a Horizon, or say like another Horizon, third Horizon came out, or third like Last of Us came out. Is there going to be actual actual excitement for it? Like really? Like, I don't think so. I just don't think so, man. And my thing here is, I guess the thing what I'm trying to say is, I see the industry. I do see the industry kind of leaning more towards the indies. That's where you're going to find the innovation. They're going to lean more towards the East. I'm not saying that the West is completely done for, but I think if the West wants to, but I think the West has got to course correct. If they want to be able to create titles that are going to get people excited, if they're going to create, ambitious titles like this, they got to course correct. They got to get their act together, And it's more than just and the thing is, Psycho Dwarf, it's more than just DEI though. You can't. It's more than just that. It's more than just the whole DEI and quote unquote woke-ish that's going out there. It's more than that. The monetization, the budget stuff. Like, I do think that with it just seems that with the East, it always feels like the East is like, it's almost feel like it's like Korea and China and even certain parts of Japan. It's just they're picking up the ball, It's this stubborn mentality. It's so much of that, so many factors to why, we're seeing that, like, the West, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the Western AAA, specifically the Western AAA industry, is on a downward spiral. I think they're in a crisis. I think they're in a crisis. Because you can't push stuff like could you really see a Western dev pull something like this and get people excited? Aside from like Rockstar, aside from maybe CD Projekt Red, but legitimately, I think we're gonna see a lot more elements that have been successful from the Eastern titles we've been seeing this year. I think we're gonna see more of that be implemented into the industry. The good and the bad parts. Like, people are sick of the activism. People are sick of the forced messaging down people's throats. People are sick of all these different factors. People are sick of the layoffs. People are sick of the monetization practices. Something's got to change, man. Something has to change. If the West wants to thrive, if the West really wants to thrive again, something's got to change. It's got to be better. You got to understand, you can't itch on your cousin. You got to be ambitious. You got to be more ambitious about it. You got to be able to work with a small budget. We talk about, I've talked about multiple times about how Spider-Man 2, how that Insomniac leaks last year showed that Spider-Man 2 cost $300 million. That was their budget. And where did that $300 million go to? Like, honest question. Where did that $300 million go to? Like, look at Like we just found this out right now. Hang on, let me bring this up. Look at Concord. Concord was like, he's a bad influencer. Okay, that's understandable. Understandable. Okay, I see where you're coming from, man. Listen, man. I follow a lot of channels, man. I follow Rocky. I don't know what to tell you, man. I follow a lot of channels, dude. So I watch a lot of people. So like, but probably the two biggest ones that I watch are the two biggest ones, of course, I watch are Smash JT and Kyle. You know, and 8-Bit Eric. And I follow a lot of game channels. I do watch Yellow Flash. I do watch Hypnotic. I do watch a lot of gaming channels, you know. I watch Nure and such like that, you know? So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about that. But I guess good point. But and I think that's the sad part. I think that in Rocky, that is the sad part, is that the West, it definitely feels like the West is going that route. That Japan is going that Western route, and it's like, you guys need to take a break. You guys really do. I think in general, Japan needs to take a good look at how Korea, and specifically South Korea, is just killing it. South Korea is killing it. Freaking South Korea and even Chinese titles are killing it now. Like, I think the Eastern market is going to blow up more and more as the years go on. And I think it's going to, I do think that the industry might start pivoting more towards Eastern kind of like sensibilities if they want to stay, you know, if they want to stay alive, if they want to stay in competition. Like, I don't want to bring this up because I went on a huge rant. We only got a couple of minutes. Okay. I went on a huge rant about this. I'm gonna share this. Real quick. I went on a huge rant about this. Yesterday. We got 17 people watching, guys. Thank you guys so much. Smack that like button, make it jiggle. I went on this huge rant yesterday. And I put this on this community tab, and I was channeling my inner Kyle on this one. But someone at the one of the level designers for the upcoming Perfect Dark reboot was saying that gamers were a mistake and attacking them as racist pigs for opposing race swaps. Specifically, the whole discussion about and was it Abergoda in the race swap Abergoda in God of War Ragnarok, and it just goes into that, and I'm just like, this is the second time I am seeing someone from a Microsoft-owned studio on an upcoming Xbox title run their mouth. And honestly, I'm like, and this is going to be my next video after the mouth-washing video, by the way. This is going to be my next video. This whole thing with Microsoft, because Avowed now, it's clear that Xbox and Microsoft are clearly 100% behind Matt Hansen's blatantly discriminatory and blatantly racist and discriminatory statement, which I did 2 videos of. It's clear that they're behind it now. They're 100% behind. They're 100% in support of it. So I'm just like, this is Xbox. This ish right here. Like, do you guys? Okay, I'm gonna hit you with some trailers, man. I'm gonna hit you with some back in the day. Do you guys remember back when Xbox had something to prove? Do you guys remember back when Xbox was? You guys remember when the OG Xbox was the when the OG Xbox was the bad boys of the industry. They were the bad boys, basically. The original Duke controller. You guys remember that? You guys remember seeing stuff like this too? The old Xbox Live and such like that? I bring this up because back in the day, Microsoft had something to prove. Microsoft had something to prove. They proved that they could be in the same. They could prove they proved Microsoft can prove that they could be in the same league as Sony and Nintendo. And they came back and they hit hard. Let's not deny that they hit hard with Microsoft back in the day, the OG Xbox, even in the Xbox 360, when they dominated the market with the 360. Do you guys remember that? Do you guys remember that? Because Microsoft was on high. They were on high and they hit it hard. And then what happened? What happened? What happened? What ruined Microsoft? No, guys. Tell me the exact thing without even looking at the screen. Tell me the exact moment that ruined Microsoft. Come on, let me know, guys. I want you guys to guess what ruined Microsoft in the coming console war. Nope, that's not it, Psycho Dwarf. Emerald's making a good point. What ruined it? Can you guys guess? Okay, I can tell you exactly what ruined it. This right here. The Xbox One reveal.
Introducing Xbox One.
TV experience. TV and movies. TV. Xbox. Watch TV. TV. Watch TV. TV and TV remote. TV experience. TV. Sports TV. Anybody? TV. Xbox, go home. TV. Sports. Television. TV.
Xbox is about to become the next water cooler. Sports.
Television. I'm thrilled to announce a live-action Halo television series.
Television, TV, sports.
Television. TV. For Call of Duty.
An entirely new Call of Duty for the next generation. Call of Duty.
They screwed up so bad with the Xbox One reveal back in 2013. They screwed up so bad. And it was that moment that Sony took advantage of that. Remember this? Remember this? You guys remember this?
This is how you share your games on PS4.
Thanks.
PlayStation.
Sony dominated. They came back because Sony saw that perfect opportunity to dominate ever since. Because they had a rough launch with the PS3. The point I'm trying to make, and now here they are they're the point where now Sony is trying to acquire one of the biggest corporations and basically having a whole monopoly in anime, on the anime industry. The point I'm trying to make here is that if you want this space to thrive, Sony and Microsoft need to be in competition. We need that competition. It needs the competition. And yes, it was Japan that saved PS3. It was Japan that saved their ass and gave them what they needed to take ahead in this whole console war. in this console race. If this industry is going to thrive, if the AAA industry is going to catch a second wind, we need to have Microsoft and Xbox be in competition with one another. They need to be able to do better. They need to be able to be better. This is not Microsoft anymore. This isn't Microsoft anymore. This isn't Xbox anymore. And that saddens me. Because I think at this point, they just dipped out of the console race. Because remember, this was Xbox. Remember, they had ish to prove. Even during the Xbox One, even during the Xbox One's timeline, they still had something to prove. Exactly, Clarence. That's what bugs me about this. It's this attitude has got to stop, because it's only basically digging your own grave. You're digging your own grave with this kind of attitude now. You can't demonize customers anymore. You can't demonize gamers anymore. We've seen that all this year. We're done. Where people are legitimately done and tired of it. I am so out of it. I am so sorry, guys. I'm just gonna sketch real quick, because it's bothersome, man. It's troubling, and it's troubling that, you know, another reason I want to bring this up is because back in the day, the West embraced the East. The West embraced it. Everything that was coming from Japan, the West embraced it. We all did. Every single part of the gaming industry embraced how incredible Japanese styles we've had during the 6th and 7th and even 8th gen consoles. Everybody was happy. Everybody embraced that. But now look, just look at it now. And speaking of which, I want to do a little shout out here. I'm gonna do a little quick shout out here, because I was so happy to see this. Where is it? Where's my bring this up real quick. They were happy about this. Stellar Blade got multiple awards. Stellar Blade got an award, by the way. That is a beautiful drawing, man. Yeah. Stellar Blade got some awards, especially the 30th anniversary. Stellar Blade's in the award show. And, like, you do realize why you guys see why I've been supporting this game since day one, why I put so much support, because honestly, I look at this title and I'm like, we need to have more games like this. We need to have more games that are like just so honest about what they are, so just back to just being visionaries, you know? Back to being creative visions and ideas and such like that. Do they all live in their own little world? I don't know what it is, man. But I want to see more games like this in the future. Because it feels like it's a callback to... It feels like it's a callback to the 6th generation. It feels like a callback to the 7th generation. And it's like... It was a callback to a time when, like... It's a callback to the time when, like... You were just proud of the work you put out. You were just, like, upfront. You were upfront about what you were creating. You knew what you wanted to create. You didn't care about... You wanted to create something that was awesome to you. Something that was appealing. Something that was incredible. Just these photos are freaking incredible, by the way. These photos are freaking incredible. They are drop dead gorgeous. And it all came from this one game right here. All from this one game. Right here. It was an honor to be in such a beautiful place with people who are leading the industry. That is the Shift Up team right there. It is everybody who received their award. And you can see Kim Hyun-tae right there. Dude, we need to see more of that mindset, man. Enough of this. Just everybody up their own asses, man. 1 million sales, man. I love shit like this to come back. I really do. I really do, man. They deserve every single bit of support. Every single bit of it, man. Player's choice, man. You know, not just that, but, you know, 40K, Space Marine 2, Black Myth Wukong. I mean, come on, man. Like, you I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I don't know. I'm probably just talking to a brick wall or something, but we're gonna see this shit on the East, man. I think the East is going to take over. I do think that the East is almost like taking it back. And you can see why there's so much. Well, you see why the games that people are most excited for are coming from the East. Let me go. I want to bring up before we get out of here. I got one more video I want to share from you, and this is from Kyle, and this was his top 10 games to look forward to next year. Let me bring that up real quick because where is it? Where is that video? Oh, here we go.
Instead of entertainment,
and I'll put the full video down below. But if you guys not subscribed,
comment what you feel I should have included, and I might take some of the answers and include it in an upcoming list. I'm confident in you knowing what you like or don't like, so I'm going to skip to talking about the game instead of how it works. This video is sponsored by you, but more so if you press that join button. What Diablo should have been, and I'm eager to properly play this
Path
and
of
share
Exile
it with anybody who wants to jump in. Developers people have faith in are hard to come by these days, so credit where credit is due. The future, you could say Honkai
Crimson Desert. Keep an eye on. I would say keep an eye on Crimson Desert because that is the same team behind Black Desert Online. Of course, they got Doke V. That is going to be their next title after Crimson Desert. But check that out.
Impact collected millions to fund MiHoYo's pursuits with Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and Zenless Zone Zero, in the same way that Azure Lane raked in millions to fund Azure Promelia. So thank God for Eastern developers with their heads screwed on, recognizing that if they actually serve the customer, they'll have millions with which to call their own shots and make some moves if that's what they choose to do. As I said last episode, that is 3 Apocalypse Horsemen unfazed on the gaming fucking stage that Jiggle Physics waifus demonstrate an awareness of the market and
Mecha Break. Developed by Snowbreak developers, by the way.
You should be hearing more about Mecha Break soon. Number 5, Inzo. Play as much as I did, but I can't imagine how much more fun.
By the way, I did. I took part in that beta for Mecha Break, and I had so much fun playing that. I had so much fun. Like I said, I do support season games because I do play Snowbreak. So yeah,
this will be with friends. Jiggle Physics waifus demonstrate an awareness of the market, and as I hope time will tell, this game is clearly gonna scratch some itches. I played a no monetization enabled build of the game, so it's tricky to see how these things will affect.
And also, here's another thing. Gaming's got it, and I might get some pushback for this one, but we got to go back to being niche. Like we got to go back to kind of having that niche mentality moving forward. I'm serious. I think we need to go back to having that niche mentality and really kind of start pushing up more niche titles, because that's where you're kind of going to see that innovation there too. Is not just in the indies, but also in the more niche titles and such like that. You know, I do think that gaming industry as a whole definitely needs to go back to having a more niche mindset and just kind of, let's put what we put whatever we can put out, see what works, see what sticks, see what doesn't. That's just my opinion.
Affect gameplay or
because you have a niche title like the new Armor Core from Software, and they did incredibly well, and that's a very niche title too. So
they take a pay to skip or pay to win approach. We'll just have to wait and see. Mecha Break is a mech game that effortlessly nails fun, and if it sticks the landing, I'm eager to see what comes next.
I had a lot of fun with Mecha Break, and I'm hoping they drop another beta soon next year. But here's another one.
You should be hearing more about Mecha Break soon. Number 5, Inzoi. The only thing I'll say about Inzoi is thank God it's not the explosively woke DEI specialist cringe that not only restricts progress in favor of woke, but restricts progress in favor of greed so that they can nickel and dime.
So Inzoi is this very ambitious Sims competitor.
I'm players with pricey DLC. The girls I know who love The Sims know Wicked Whims quite well, and other mods because their ideal version of a Sims world is closer to a brutal romance novel or a true crime story, cannibal, you name it. It's like a RimWorld game.
If Inzoi sticks the landing, oh, it's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up in the same way The Sims did.
Man. But
they just gotta stick the landing.
They recognize a fictional simulation, a digital game, and unlike the developers, can handle a bit of fun. And of course, they want to have big knockers that'll flop all around when those guys break in, and they're like, "Oh my god, oh no!" Inzoi has fleshed out enough of its gameplay to give anyone curious a taste, and I recommend you check out some of these cozy gamers who've had hours of hands-on to get a feel for this developer. I welcome all of this and hope to see more competition with games that clearly resonate with their players.
Yeah. If Inzoi sticks the landing, if they nail that landing, it's gonna be big. It's gonna blow The Sims out of the water.
4, Project Mugen. Project Mugen appears to be Genshin and Spider-Man and GTA rolled all into one, and the developers talk about procedural generation in the world and other things that might make you wonder exactly when this NetEase-ass game intends to throw a playable version at people. But
this is to say that this is ambitious is an understatement, because it really is ambitious, and I don't even know if Anata is going to be, really stick that landing though. But if that opens up a new kind of like breed of gacha games where we're getting like GTA style, we're getting like old open world GTA style gacha games, you know what? I kind of welcome that. Let's see more of that. With this and Everness to Everness, we probably need to see more of like open world style or GTA style gacha games, like, or even like a full on like Saints Row like gacha game,
But with all due respect, these games do not make the mistake Western slop like Concord does, thinking they can just fart out a politically correct hero shooter with ugly fat old heroes that only seem to come in alien, black, and transgender flavors, which is like...
Oh, that was a burn. Ow.
Buying Birdie Bot's every flavor beans and only getting earwax and, like stomach acid flavors. NetEase is so spicy right now that, as usual, the drama surrounding the games are more interesting than what's really going on.
Oh, yeah. NetEase is in some trouble with over Marvel Rivals, you know what I mean?
No, and so I guess you'll catch some of that in a later.
What's the next one?
make amazing B-roll.
The first
Recently,
Descendant.
First Descendant removed a tail on an outfit that was obscuring the butt for Freyna. And if there's one thing that I appreciate that earns this entry slot, it's developers who listen. Beta
Yes.
tester, I love you, and this feels like a checkpoint worthy of saving at as we move forward in this gaming era, a post-woke gaming era. Last of Us 2 can have ugly, roided out freak butt sex, and that's
You know what? We need more single player. Like a lot of the games mentioned here, I would love it if it was single player, like a full-on like single player experience. I think we need more of
because
that.
it's queer centric, and Baldur's Gate can have bear sex and dick physics, and that's okay.
We gotta bring the pretty back. Well, okay, people will say the pretty never left, but this shit is unacceptable. We gotta make it so that this kind of ish here is unacceptable. We gotta make it so that this kind of ish here is unacceptable here, okay?
Because it's queer focused. Ooh, you like that propaganda? And then the man kiss you like that. It's allowed nudity in
This is gonna be unacceptable at this
sex
point,
scenes,
man.
but you know, if the Eastern games were to try that with a pretty woman, they're the worst thing in the world. But they're gonna keep making all that money because people like pretty women. It is harmless and it is appealing, and it should be no issue in a mature game that people are playing for. The minority of losers salty over an election loss becoming an obstacle to profit and progress are scum that I'll be 10 times more vocal about in the future. Number 2, Marvel Rivals. The game is captivating.
Yeah, he did play Marvel Rivals last night, doing some finding his main and stuff
The
like
Marvel
that.
nerds who are just happy that
looks
the
fun.
characters aren't
It looks
explosively
fun.
ugly, and that the game is fun enough to have them waste some hours with friends on. NetEase, however, employees have been caught laundering big money and have been arrested. However, if we're lucky, maybe this will manifest in bigger titties for some of the female heroes, since jiggle physics are already something in Marvel Rivals that characters like Storm benefit from. But you know what I think is that Wanda could really use something in the chess department. And yes, I've heard this from about 6 of the women who I know who've played this game, and Wanda stands are not the kind of women you want to mess with. Marvel Rivals is gearing up, and I'd rather talk less and show more. So play it for yourself for free when it comes out, and listen for upcoming announcements going
If you guys want me to try out Marvel Rivals at some point, let me know.
towards December. From here on out, beta testers, gaming will not slow down. And even if things crash and burn, they will be failures monumental enough to watch and bask in the glow, the warmth of a fire roaring out of a dumpster. Like Concord, but more Helldivers in Look How You
Let me add
Ruined
this one right
This.
here. Hang on, let me add this one. Azure
2
Premilia.
weeks ago, Azure Premilia was rated in Taiwan, which means news is imminent. So I've made it the first entry. For the unaware, permit me a normie explanation in saying it's Pokemon meets Genshin on the surface, but it's by Azure Lane developers, so it's more cultured.
And from what I've heard, if I'm correct, Azure Familia is in the same universe as Azure Lane. So,
believe it or not.
And by the way, Azure Lane is one of the most cultured gacha games ever made. Azure Lane is very, very cultured. It is very, very cultured. It's basically laid the groundwork for games like Goddess of Victory, Nikke, and Brown Dust 2 to follow in their footsteps, basically. Azure Lane is like the OG of cultured gacha games, man.
There was already controversy surrounding the game over a hoax that led people to believe that there were men in the game, and that caused outrage loud enough to prompt an apology in response to backlash that led to review bombings of the game. But it took the devs mere hours to correct this misinformation, and I appreciate that dedication in recognizing what players want and them committing to that.
there's like a whole okay, so there's a whole NTR thing when it regards to, and I got to get ready for work, but there's a whole NTR thing that goes on with some of these gacha games, and specifically with the CN region. Snowbreak experienced this. Girls Frontline 2 experienced this as well. The whole NTR thing is basically, how do I put this way? A lot of the culture gacha games that we play, like Nikkei, like Azure Lane, like Snowbreak, like Brown Dust 2, and such like that, they're very much hint on the whole, I guess you can call it master love experience, basically. The harem experience, where the female characters are only interested in you, the player, not any other male character. Snowbreak had that issue with that. Girls Frontline 2 had an issue with that, and they had to both apologize. They had to both apologize with that, basically. But that's the whole kind of idea. That's kind of that experience when it comes to some of these gacha games, is that the female characters are really only interested in the main character, the MC. That's you. You know, the commander, the sensei, the commander, sensei, adjutant. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. That's kind of the kind of what they try to sell you with, you know?
It's important most of you learn to discern ops from reality, because the coordination.
No, there's nothing. And no. But people were complaining. They had to apologize because there were instances of the girls being interested in other male characters and not just on you. That's why they had to apologize, and that's why, because people were they had to apologize, and they had to correct that and say, no, you know, you are the only like male character they're actually affectionate towards. They're actually lean in towards, basically. You know what I mean? It's focused on you, not on anybody else. That's what I'm trying to say. Let me continue.
Of gaming communities over there can sabotage whole game releases with a few phone calls or fake.
It was basically, to put it, it was a big drama, and it always happens within the CN region, of these games too. You know.
Posts. It's genuine cyber warfare, and I don't know if anybody's up to participating in what's clearly like an online ongoing anime drama, just because, you know, the game, it's reaching Helldivers controversy level every other week. It's a waifu game and a pocket monster game, so I'm eager to critique and frankly tear apart the design.
It's always been the common thing with waifu games that they are meant to be interested in you, not any other male character. So any hint of any of the waifus in these games having any interest or even a relationship with a male NPC that's not you, that does cause a lot of outrage.
Designs,
like I said,
of this,
it's the whole master love aspect, you know.
When it comes out, if it surprises, since I know it will be well funded, I can't wait to see how the industry grows and learns.
But this one I'm interested in.
This is the next game from Shift Up, who made the
This is
it sloppily tries to steal from successes, but to be frank.
Okay, so because I need to get ready for work, but there is one game I am looking forward to hearing about next year, and it's this next one.
Beta tester. Some of you are the game developers now, and I suggest you get into the habit of trying some ingredients, because your taste might be able to make a better combination or recipe that people can't resist. Or you can just take it and call it a flaming mo. Why not? Azure Premilia was just rated, so you should be hearing about it any day now. Latest Keeley's Woke Award Show. Number 9, Project Witches. This is the next game from Shift Up, who made the dazzling and beautiful Stellar Blade, who happens to have an upcoming crossover event with 2B from Nier. And Nier was already in a mobile game that Shift Up lovingly tends to and rakes in millions from, called Nikkei Goddess of Victory. A recent Ubisoft DEI design was so ugly that it inspired me to make a new collage.
we ripped into that. We ripped into that too. So
everybody was passing that around, going, "Look how ugly this bitch is," next to a game that allows a person to look like a female. In Eastern games, she looks feminine, the way everybody likes, the way that people would pay for. But in the woke Western modern audience style, she's like a he. She looked like a man. When you see these shoulders, you think unfair biological advantage and shouldn't be allowed to compete in a woman's sport. Well, we're thinking linebacker, you know. I recently jumped into Nikkei Goddess of Victory, and I think it's my favorite among the few gachas that I tried.
Okay, so here's my thing. I am looking forward to Project Witches. I'm looking forward to the announcement of it. That is Shift Up's next title. I basically at the point where everything Shift Up touches turns to gold at this point. So I am very excited for that. I'm excited what the reveal is going to be like. I'm thinking of God. I'm thinking when I think Project Witches, I'm thinking like this has to be like some Goddess of Victory Nikkei meets Harry Potter or something like that. But no. But before I get out of here, I just want to say one last thing. Like with Nikkei, it is. I play 3 gacha games now: Girls Frontline 2, Snowbreak, and Nikkei. And you cannot deny how well polished Nikkei is. It is incredibly well polished. It's a gacha game, and I know they dropped a new event yesterday. So I'm gonna be playing through that event, trying to get the new Maiden. God, that Maiden looks amazing. There's a Maiden variation. I'll probably have to show that off later. Anyway, but no, I'm looking forward to Project Witches because to me, Shift Up and Kim Hyun-tae, I absolutely adore, and I feel like Shift Up is going to knock it out of the park with every game they touch in some way, shape, or form. Nikkei, remember, Stellar Blade probably wouldn't have been made if Nikkei didn't rake in the billions that it got. if it wasn't for Nikkei raking in the billions that it got, then yeah, Stellar Blade probably wouldn't have been able to been made the way it was. So yeah, there you go. You got a lot. So you have a lot to thank. I have a lot to thank Nikkei for.
Well-written story, wonderful attention to detail.
And by the way, yes, Nikkei's story is very well written. It's dark as hell, but it's incredibly well written. So, oh my god, I got her to damn Eli. Damn you, damn it, Eli. I got her. I'm still trying to get Maiden, man. I'm trying it. You got her to 10 pulls. I gotta get it. No, but yeah, I agree. Nikkei walked so Stellar Blade could run. Basically, yes. Nikkei walked so Stellar Blade could run, so Project Witches could fly. You know, it's I'm looking forward to that. So anyway, guys, I got to get out of here because I got to get ready for work. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for this incredible week. It will either be tomorrow night or Sunday where we'll have the 3,000 subscriber celebration stream on Makini Live. I'm very excited for that. I am so happy. Thank you guys again for the 3,000 subscribers. This has been an incredible week for me. I can't thank y'all enough. I am truly just absolutely blessed. Thank you guys so much. So stay tuned. Smack that like button, make it jiggle. Smack that subscribe button, make it jiggle. Of course, massive thank you to
everyone in Sexy and Fun Nation. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We really appreciate all of your support. And if you would like to see your name on the screen, join the channel for as low as $1 a month to get access to exclusive art drops that Makini drops every 2 months. Let's see you on that list. And again, thank you so much for supporting the channel. CSF Nation salute.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, channel members. I can't thank y'all enough. I legitimately cannot thank y'all enough for all this incredible support. And here's some Enya for you. For stuff played. But it'll either be tomorrow night or Sunday at our regular time. I just want to try and make it a bash so I see how many people I can invite to come on to celebrate the 3,000 subscriber milestone. Again, I cannot thank you guys enough so much. And of course, follow me on Twitter, CSF Nation Discord, Newgrounds, all my socials there. And I will see you all this weekend. Again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. You guys are incredible. I'm Makini90, artist, and illustrator, and thank you for tuning in to Makini in the Morning. Until this weekend, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun, take care, much love. Never apologize for wanting attractive women in your media, especially in your video games. And above all else, never stop drawing. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys on the 3K Celebration show. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you, each and every single one of you. Let's get another 3,000 next year, okay? Until then, I love y'all. Peace.
Makini in the Morning is filmed before a live studio audience at Makini Studios in Arcadia Village's South Tower right here in Pacific City. Would you like to be a part of the next Makini in the Morning Watch audience? Of course you there. All you have to do is visit youtube.com/Makini90 or call 765-9077 toll free for free tickets. Makini in the Morning is produced by Silver Knight Productions with Makini Draws Productions in association with Channel Nebi Television and is distributed by CSF Nation Domestic Television Distribution.